You know, sometimes things don't go exactly according to your plan. And you get sick. In that case, the first logical step is to wear a mask because they work, right?
A SARS-like virus, which has infected hundreds in China, has now reached the United States.
Right?
As Saturday night anarchy reigns through America.
The deceased may still be infectious.
Well, never mind. You wait a few days, and just when you start feeling normal, it fucking hits you again. And because you're a stubborn piece of shit that refuses to lay down in bed until you get better, that is addicted to ice-cold, sugar-free energy drinks because you're trying to live that healthy lifestyle, and you tell yourself that drinking 6 sugar-free Red Bulls is actually good for you, you end up with a fever, laying in bed, going down that YouTube rabbit hole, not doing anything productive, feeling like shit.
It's really hard for me to find joy in things lately. Nothing really makes me happy anymore.
So after a few weeks of stuffing your face with garbage food because you need energy to fight the illness, you throw the stupid mask on the ground and finally come back to the studio. What's going on, everybody? Cheers. Oh. What should I make a video about? Let's see. Alright, first I need to talk about my new release, which is out right now. So click that link in the description or on the screen. What the fuck is wrong with my hair? I don't know. And yeah, go check it out. So let's listen to the project. Alright, so this is what I'm working on right now, and I'll show you how to make this bass. It just sounds sick. I had a bit of a creative block for the last few weeks, and this is the first project that I actually kind of like, so I think I'm gonna finish this one. So let's look at the preset. I did everything in Serum. There's just an EQ after it to make the low end a little bit louder, but I can just turn this off. Let's turn the effects off. And let's start just with this oscillator. Alright, so I've got this wavetable. You can find it here in the digital section, right here. It's 2 octaves down. I've got the mirror on. And I'm modulating the fine with this LFO, just a little bit. So it sounds like this. Oh, and I forgot, I have this pitch bend automation. It's going up an octave right here. So this is what it sounds like without the pitch automation. So because it's going up an octave, I've got this sub here, which is down 3 octaves. So it creates this nice sub layer underneath the bass. And I've got the oscillator B, which I'm also modulating with this LFO, the same way I'm modulating the first one. This one has unison up to 3, and that's pretty much it. Let's look at some of the LFOs that I'm using here. Alright, so next I've got this filter, BN12, and I'm modulating it with this LFO. This is super important. This is what makes and breaks the sound. I've got other instances of this bass in the track, and I'm just changing the LFO to make some variations. I also got this 5th LFO, which is just modulating the wavetable position. I also got the noise here, but it doesn't really have to be there. I'm modulating it with this 2nd LFO, and I'm also modulating this frequency. So this notch right here, it just moves up and down. That's what this is doing. Now let's look at the effects. So I've got distortion, I've got sine fold, which is very aggressive distortion. So you just Don't overdo with the drive. Next, I've got the hyper dimension. I think this is just the stock settings. I don't think I've changed anything. Creates a lot of stereo width. Next, I've got OTT. Oh, I need to turn this down. I think it was at 75. So this brings the sound to life. So next, I've got this EQ. It's basically a low-pass filter, which is linked to the same LFO as the bandpass. And it's just cutting off the high frequencies that are created with this OTT. And I've also got this little notch here, which is modulated by this LFO. It just creates some more movement to make it more interesting. And last but not least, I've got this delay. And that's it. If you like this sound, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. You can download it in the description. Don't forget to check out my new release. And I'll see you in the next video.